The local elections are over. The majority of the people rejected the mainstream parties by staying at home instead of voting. And a motion of no confidence is being tabled against Rishi Sunak and his government. Welcome back to the circus that is the Westminster bubble, which has been run by clowns of this village. And one of the issues we have is anything that goes wrong these days, that there is either some sort of coup or a plot or a no confidence motion, change of leadership, challenging this and that, and nothing really changes, despite all this chaos that we keep talking about on a regular basis. But it's important for people to know what's going on. First things first, we had the local elections. The majority of people, 70-80%, decided to abstain, stay at home. And those who came out to vote, that small minority, overall voted for the Labour Party. The Tories did badly. The Liberal Democrats got very excited, thinking they are preparing for government. I have no idea why they're so excited. But having said that, the Lib Dems think that they are going to become the kingmakers again, like 2010. When Sir Ed Davey was being interviewed yesterday, he was saying that he would definitely not do a coalition with the Tories, but he is willing to do a coalition with the Labour Party. He didn't deny any of that. But the Liberal Democrats, the children of the Westminster bubble, are getting excited. So Ed Davey decided to do something idiotic again. The Liberal Democrat, this is the text message that we've got from the Lib Dems. To brief us, saying the Liberal Democrat draft motion reads that this House has no confidence in His Majesty's government. By convention, if the Prime Minister loses a vote on it, he will have to ask the King to dissolve Parliament, triggering a general election. What is Ed Davey actually thinking? Because while a lot of people are unhappy with this government and 13 years of just stagnation, they do know that the Tories still have a majority in Parliament, right? They do know that there will still be also the DUP members who would vote against this motion. This motion is not going to pass. It's just a waste of time and taxpayers' money. What are you doing? Just wait. The election is coming up. It's next year. Just go, prepare the campaigns, prepare for some sort of new prop or whatever you have to do next time. This time there was a big clock. And just do it. Just go and campaign, tell the public to vote for you. If anybody remembers what the Liberal Democrats stand for these days, I'm not really sure what they stand for, but maybe they do. Instead of just doing this, you're wasting taxpayers' money and time in the House of Commons by having this debate, which you're going to lose. Everything has to be practical. A lot of people want to get rid of Rishi Sunak. We know that. But you have to know how to do it. You can't just do wishy-washy, symbolic, virtue signaling motions for no reason, because he's simply pandering to his base. That's all he's doing. So, as we said, Ed Davey is denying in regards to any suggestions that he could actually get into a coalition with Keir Starmer. And I could see that coming. I could easily see it happening because the Lib Dems did okay in the local elections. Obviously, there was a low turnout, which means the proactive Lib Dem voters and the Green Party voters will always come out to vote in local elections. Both the Greens and the Lib Dems did really well. The Tories obviously were punished. The Labour Party, as expected, they are the main opposition. They did it. And the other smaller parties were non-existent, like the Reform UK or the others. It's still too early for them. So, apart from that flop, we know that the coalition could be coming. But what are they actually doing? The Liberal Democrats, for example, and Ed Davey, their priorities for them is this: calling for a national debate over the UK's slavery role. Literally, this is the priority for the Liberal Democrats right now. Ed Davey says that King Charles is moving towards trying to look at this issue with greater subtlety. So, if the Lib Dems think this is the biggest issue in the country right now, looking at the history of slavery, I think they're not going to do well in the next general election. So, I think he needs to go out there, build more props, and do more PR stunts like what he did again the other day. I'm also very impressed how creative they are, and this is a bit of a sarcasm, because they keep coming up with some new idiotic PR stunts, and every time they do it, I'm like, Well, that's it. They cannot. Surely they can't do anything that's more ridiculous than this PR stunt. And then they do it again. So I'm looking forward to the next one, see what they actually have up their sleeves. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this story. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.